Have you ever noticed how some people seem lost in thought, as if their minds are somewhere far beyond the moment? They stare out the window longer. They ask questions no one else thinks to ask. They pause before speaking, not because they're unsure, but because they're searching for meaning. These are the deep thinkers, the ones who don't just see life as it is, but as it could be. While the world rushes, they reflect. While others chase noise, they crave silence. But what makes them this way? Why do they feel so different from everyone else? Psychology has a few answers. Deep thinking isn't about being smarter, it's about being more attuned. The mind of a deep thinker runs on curiosity, introspection, and emotional depth. They're wired to analyze, to connect, to understand. But beneath that calm surface, there's a storm of thoughts and emotions constantly colliding. Let's explore what truly defines the psychology of people who are deep thinkers. 1. Privacy over popularity. Deep thinkers often prefer solitude over social scenes. Psychologists link this to a strong sense of self-concept clarity, the ability to understand who they are without needing external validation. While others may find comfort in crowds, deep thinkers find energy in quiet. They protect their inner world because that's where their creativity and peace live. In the stillness, they meet themselves. 2. Meaning over material. Where many people measure success through possessions or status, deep thinkers crave purpose. Their internal locus of control means they find fulfillment from within, not from what the world gives them. They ask questions like, "Why am I here?" and "What really matters?" This pursuit of meaning often leads them down unconventional paths. They don't fear being different, they fear being shallow. 3. Observation over reaction. Deep thinkers are slow to judge and quick to notice. Psychologists call this reflective processing, the tendency to analyze before responding. They replay conversations in their minds, not out of insecurity, but from a genuine desire to understand. This depth of processing helps them see nuances others miss, but it can also make them prone to overthinking. Still, they'd rather think too much than feel too little. 4. Connection over conversation. When deep thinkers speak, they crave authenticity. Small talk feels empty because their minds are wired for emotional depth and empathy. The psychology behind this lies in their heightened sensitivity to emotional cues and the social comparison effect. They measure relationships by depth, not number. They want to know what you dream about at 2 a.m., not just what you had for lunch. In a world of surface-level communication, they hunger for souls, not smiles. 5. Growth over comfort. Deep thinkers often experience existential anxiety, the awareness of life's uncertainty and complexity. But instead of running from discomfort, they use it to grow. They question their beliefs, challenge their assumptions, and evolve through introspection. This trait is tied to openness to experience, one of the big 5 personality factors in psychology. They see every emotion, even pain, as a teacher. Growth, to them, is not optional, it's sacred. Deep thinkers live between the lines of life. They see patterns in chaos, beauty in sorrow, lessons in mistakes. Their depth can sometimes isolate them, but it also connects them to something larger than themselves. They don't just exist in the world, they examine it, shape it, and, in their quiet way, elevate it. In the end, being a deep thinker isn't about knowing more. It's about feeling more, noticing more, and daring to question what others accept. They move through life slowly, deliberately, like artists sculpting meaning out of experience. They don't need to be seen to feel seen. Subscribe and like this video. Thanks.